Welcome back, everybody. I think Drak killed the party. Oh, good. Oh, good. They're alive. All right. Probably a little worse for wear and horribly wet, but at least they're all right. Welcome back to Final Fantasy V. So, we were on our way to go meet Sage Gill, and, well, his island fell into the sea due to X-Death. You know, because villains do that. So now we're visiting a neighboring castle called Surgate. Who are you? King Galuf! What were you imbeciles thinking? This is the King of Val! King Zeza is leading the Surgate fleet to X-Death's castle. Oh, okay. Good. Zeza, be he one of the Dawn Warriors. An old war buddy of my father's. Uh-oh, Bartz has got some angst. This way, please. Take anything in the castle you need, because we already know you're going to. Why, thank you, baby. I love it when occasionally in RPGs you will get permission to raid the castle. It's almost like the developers looked at that and went, "You're gonna do it anyway. We might as well make you feel good about it." This song brings back a lot of memories of Zeza. Receive the Song of Speed. So that's for a bard. And yeah, so now we have met yet another Dawn Warrior. So we now know pretty much the 4 Dawn Warriors. We know Galuf. We know Drogon. Bart's father was a Dawn Warrior. We know Kelga, the wolf person. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman, and this game doesn't really elaborate. So we're just going to say wolf person. And right now I'm just looking around for some treasures in Surgate. And then the 4th one we know is Zeza. And Zeza, we're going to meet him in a little bit, but he's basically the tech-savvy person. He's the one that wants to innovate. So we get to do that. But before we do that, we're going to loot his castle. Because that's okay, right? I mean, we shouldn't have to ask for permission. What are you guys talking about? So right now we are just getting some of the essential tools out of Surgate. And then obviously if you hadn't been able to tell the breadcrumbs, we're going to go meet up with Zeza and figure out how to invade X-Death's castle so that we can either confront him or find a way to get to Sage Gill. And right now I'm just looking at what I'm supposed to do because there is an item in here that I will want. And basically what you have to do is all the books on the table in the bottom, you have to put the books back into their shelves, so to speak. So this is where we would put the forbidden book that we just got. And we can only have one book at a time, but as soon as we have it, then we can get this one, the Register of Monsters. So now we need to look for an R shelf. And I hope everybody is having a good week this week. I have had a busy week, especially since I've been getting ready for BlizzCon. And in case you guys had not heard the news, I'll go ahead and say it here because this is going up today. Because, you know, that's the way it goes now. I'm actually going to be doing a live stream tomorrow of the opening ceremony of BlizzCon 2015. So if people want to know what I think about the latest trailers that they're showing or any of the major news that they have, that's going to be the place to do it. I'm only going to show the opening ceremony in both respect and also because I don't think Blizzard will let me show any more than that. They open up the opening ceremony to everybody, and then at that point after, that's when the virtual ticket takes priority and you have to pay for it. So I will show the opening ceremony, but at that point I'm going to branch off to go watch the panels and probably just do videos each day. Either that or I will group them up over the weekend, just kind of giving my opinion on what they had to announce. And that can be anything from, I have a feeling we're going to get World of Warcraft Legion news, probably a new cinematic, maybe even a beta release date or a release window, roughly. Overwatch, we're probably going to hear more about an open beta or an actual release date. I don't think they're going to have a whole lot of StarCraft news, just because the following week, Legacy of the Void will release. And Hearthstone, I think, will have an announcement. I just don't know. I think it's going to be an adventure. And a lot of people are talking it's going to be a card expansion like the Grand Tournament. Well, the Grand Tournament just launched, what, 2 months ago? So that's why I'm thinking it's going to be another adventure. Do I know what it's going to be? I have no idea. It would be cool if they kind of stuck with the whole Wrath of the Lich King theme that they did with the Grand Tournament, and maybe go into Ulduar or something. But I don't see that really happening. Hearthstone is a peculiar beast because, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the card adventure packs that come through those games, or through the game, but it's hard to tell what is going to work for Hearthstone and what isn't. Because it has to be... How do I put this without insulting Hearthstone fans? Because I love Hearthstone. But as you can tell with the adventures, they have to kind of kitty down these images and make them more fun. So at that point, that's why we have Kel'Thuzad constantly harassing you, but he looks so kiddie and so cartoony, and it works. Same thing happened with Blackrock Mountain. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited for any news that we can get on Overwatch. Specifically, I want to get into the beta. I really do. I have not gotten my invite yet. Heroes of the Storm. I think that they will have some announcements for it. Specifically, another expansion, so to speak, which will be based around either... It's either going to be Warcraft or StarCraft. The other thing that I'm interested to find out about is that today there was a recent announcement that they're looking for they have an employment posting to help spruce up their classic games. And this is something I've been asking for quite a while. I would love to be able to play Warcraft 3, Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2 on my current PC, but with Windows 10 it just becomes harder. So I'd love for them to spruce up those games. Flying Dragon. Okay, quick time out. Flying Dragon. Wait, they're friends. How can you tell? Galuf! Zeza, how the devil have you been, baby? Friends of yours? Drogon's son, but... Drogon's... Of course we have to have that reaction. The other two are nobility from another planet, baby. I'm the warrior Zeza. Zeza, great name. Not King Zeza? No, I don't like that sort of thing. Me neither, baby. Oh, look, they can laugh. Say, can you get us into Extet's castle, baby? You're halfway in already. But first, come in and rest a moment. I should be doing the professor from Futurama, because that's kind of how that character works. But I like the British accent. I think it works. But first, come in and rest a moment. Basically, just we have to set up for an event. So we have to go use the inn in the boat. But yeah, I am excited for BlizzCon. I'm excited for the announcements that they will have, and I will do my own coverage of it on my channel. It'll probably either be a rant or a rave. Maybe I'll do a rant on the stuff I liked, and stuff I hated will get a rant. Did I say that right? Rave for the positive and rant for the negative. I'm also excited because I can finally say I have all of the... I finally knuckled down and bought an Xbox One. So now I can actually do legitimate reviews. Oh, monsters! Everyone, get ready! Yeah, so I can officially do reviews of all kinds of games in this generation. I'm excited about that, which means you'll probably start seeing some content like that. I am planning out a couple of the reviews that I have, or a couple of the reviews I want to do, and so you guys will have that. Zeza, what is it? The enemy is here! Obviously, the dragon is on alert. Oh no, they're teleporting onto the ship! So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I actually will go ahead and announce that I have been doing game reviews for quite a while, but they've been on paper and mainly for newspapers or whatever. I'm happy to say that I will be able to start doing some video reviews, so I look forward to that. Leave them to me! Don't blow it this time, baby! That would be you! Oh, look, he's tangoing! Alright, so technically we have control now, and we just have to make our way to this guy so that we can kill him. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. The first review I'm going to be doing is StarCraft II Legacy of the Void, and we're going to take that from a very unique perspective, not only reviewing it as a game, but also reviewing it as its own game, because that's one of the biggest talking points from Blizzard on Legacy of the Void, is that unlike the first two, this is not connected to them. This is supposed to stand as its own game, so we're going to add that in as its own kind of category to review. Should it be its own game, or should we have actually put them together? Ah, the blue skies and the rolling sea. Who's spoiling such a nice day? Hi, Gilgamesh. It's so happy to see you. Somebody actually suggested that I should do like a Three Stooges voice for Gilgamesh. And aside from doing the... I can't really do anything Three Stooges. I'm sorry. Maybe I can do... Come on! Nah, not really. Maybe if I'd actually had time to work on it, but at that point I was kind of dumbfounded. I'm like, Three Stooges? I've never done Three Stooges here. I'm glad you appreciate my voices, but I'll do what I can. Maybe I'll work on it. So while we're making our way through these scenes, I actually have more stuff to talk about than Blizzard. Because occasionally I do get that complaint, and I don't understand why people do, but because people actually do specialize in stuff, but then they also broaden. I've seen many YouTubers that do it that way, and so I don't get why I get the crap for it. Last time, I was actually talking about how I had barely started up Mass Effect 3, and I wasn't able to talk too much about it. I haven't really gone too much further into it. A little slow? The old one. He's quite a nuisance. Finish them off. So, okay, he comes in and heals Gilgamesh, and now we have to do our work again. Anyway, back to Mass Effect. So, I started up Mass Effect, got up to the Citadel, where I was asking for help, and holy crap, the stakes are perfectly set. Again, statute of spoiler limitations, I think, is out on Mass Effect 3, but I love the fact that the stakes are set literally on the first mission. The Reapers have invaded Earth, and they've conquered it. They are also invading into other territories, specifically like the Solarian territories and the Turian territories. So the entire galaxy, or Mass Effect galaxy, is having issues with the Reapers. So you barely get off of Earth. Your first mission is to go to Mars to collect Prothean information that Liara has been gathering. And it just so happens that that facility is also being invaded by Cerberus. Almost to kind of give you a resolution on your whole Cerberus arc in 2. Especially with mine, because I treated Cerberus like dirt. I have no problem saying that. The Elusive Man bugged me. Especially how he was willing to do whatever it took to get his desired result. But in the process, Ashley also got injured. What was I talking about Ashley and how I don't like her? I just don't like... Okay, just to kind of sum things up, because I remember talking about the romancing and how it was a little squicky for me to romance either Tali or Liara, because technically they're like teenagers in their alien race's frame of reference for age. But... Enkidu! The rest is yours! Huh? Enkidu? Don't tell me you left! No, we killed him. There we go. But yeah, I have problems with Ashley, especially since she's kind of the issue that I have with the whole game. I do not like it when it comes to humans. If I side with the aliens, I'm an alien sympathizer. Oh. If I go, you're coming too! Into the ocean together! Whoa, baby! I know, I say baby way too much, but you know. You tricky son of a... I'll get you! My hands are going numb! Hold on, I'm coming! Yeah, you're on the other ship, man. No good. Can't. Hold on. And Dragon came to the rescue. Dragon! Now it's time. Now it's our turn to attack. Follow me. I've got a trap card waiting. Sorry, I had to do it. So yeah, my problem with Ashley is that I think she would have been a good character if she isn't just a horrible racist and very pro-Earth to the point of extremism, which bothers me to such an extent. Like it got to a point in the first game and even the second game. Well, first game, I just could not talk to her. She just bugged me, especially since these alien races are offering to help out with the aspect of trying to hunt down Saren. And I could not understand why she couldn't give them at least a little slack. Like, I didn't understand why she couldn't have this arc where she realized that maybe the galaxy was of more importance than just Earth affairs, especially when the Earth Alliance occasionally was in the wrong on certain affairs. And then 2, don't even get me started. I was pissed off at, I can't remember the outpost, where she's just preaching to me about Cerberus. Just stupid. Can you get the other side of this box? Well, yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, have we found the Batcave? We have indeed. No, instead, come on! We have actually found a submarine. This is Zeza's plan. Good plan, actually. What is this? The fleet's only a decoy. We'll get into the tower by submarine. Good news, everyone. Through the ocean floor. I get it. The tunnel to the tower is ready. Come on. Alright, so basically what he's going to do is there are 4 towers that are operating the shield around Excess Castle. We are going to blow one of them up. Rest here. So you can actually rest. You have to go down to the lower level, but you can rest here for free. Kind of like the Invincible in 3 or the Lunar Whale in 4. So that's helpful. Especially if you've got to go to it, because in a lot of cases with the submarine, it's going to link you into a dungeon. So at that point, you might as well take whatever charity you can. I don't even dare want to call it charity, because it's very little. I mean, it's not like this thing offers a save point. I don't even think airships till much, much later did offer save points in them. Get back! Boom! Alright, well, we've made our door. It's a beautiful door. Rest here! Oh, translation. The barrier tower? Right, if we can destroy this, the barrier will disappear! I'm going to the power room below. You go to the top floor to the antenna. Okay. Antenna? Right, you blow it up while I stop the power. Why is this a Doctor Who solution? Here, you'll need this. Sonic screwdriver? No. Received Whispergrass. What's this? Use it to stay in communication with me. Now move! Yeah, basically walkie-talkie. Through grass. Hey, man, we came across weeds that turned Harry Potter into a fish. Communication's a thing. Alright, so while we're making our way up, let's get back into Mass Effect. So, yeah, Ashley is not a character I normally like, but the resolution at the Mars station where she gets fatally injured, that was kind of a thing, because, you know, I'm also trying to do the big completion and make sure that none of my characters die, but at the same time, it's like, you know, she was being a good soldier at that moment. She was trying to protect the Prothean knowledge, and she was kind of coming around, like, she still was distrusting of Shepard because he worked for Cerberus, but if you'd watched my game saves, man, I insulted them in a lot of cases, because the Cerberus answer wasn't necessarily the right answer, and I'm actually kind of surprised I was able to romance Miranda in 2, because I was very anti-Cerberus, and she didn't like that at all. So yeah, that's pretty much where I ended. Got a couple of crew members back, and spoke to the council, and found out that they're too busy with their own affairs on their borders to help us out. But, maybe if we can help them out, scratch their back, they can help us retake Earth. And the first mission that got handed to us was the Turian Primarch, the main leader of the Turian race, is en route to a specific planet. So if we can help him get there, because they haven't heard hide nor hair from him, then maybe we would be able to get some Turian support. Which is fine, I really want my party back. Because I've only seen... So I've got Ashley, and I've got a new character, James Vega, I think is his name. And that's it. And Liara. Because I got Liara from Mars. But it's like, where's Garrus? I like Garrus. Garrus is a better sniper than Ashley. And I also want to get characters like Tally back, and who else actually comes back? There are a couple of new characters, but you get a couple old ones back. And I don't know. I really hope I get Garrus back though. I also want to. I got to get my band back together. And it's usually Garrus and Tally that I take into missions. So I hope I can get my band back together. But that's pretty much where I'm at. And to the people who love Ashley, I'm sorry. I just can't get behind her. Not in that way either. I just don't like her as a character. She's so ranty. She's kind of the epitome of every problem I had in 1 and 2, is if you make a decision, either the aliens are going to hate you because you made a pro-human decision, or the humans are going to hate you because you made a pro-alien decision. It's like, dude, how about a pro-galaxy decision? How about a pro-universe decision? Sometimes those solutions weren't good either way, and sometimes going the alien route kind of spared a lot of the problems. So, I'm excited. I'm loving Mass Effect 3 so far, at least as far as story. The gameplay, I'm up in the air. I really didn't like Mass Effect 2's gameplay, and this one tries to fuse 1 and 2, and I think it favored 2 more, and that bugs me to an extent. So with that, that's pretty much Mass Effect 3 for me. I guess another thing that I could go into is I've also been playing Borderlands 2. I really wish I could say I had a major update on it, but I've just been side questing for XP. So I came across a couple of good side quests. One with I can't ever remember his name. He's like the he's like the Mr. Professor Livingston character, the hunter, and he wanted to name Bullymongs, and he came up with a bunch of different ones, and the game kept on referring to them in that way. And some of them were really funny. There was like Faravores, and then he gets so frustrated he like goes with boner farts, I think is what it was called, boner farts, which is great. Oh, by the way, my agent says I can't name things boner farts. The name's already taken. It was like, okay, love this. The other thing too was that you get a little bit of story in one of them where I guess Handsome Jack had put down a bounty for either. I think it's Lilith, the Siren. It's either that or it's the new Siren. And he put out a bounty, and so you actually have to go and look, take down the bandits that have that bounty. And so it was fun to hear all these Handsome Jack conversations, and one in particular where I guess the bandits were actually mailing in just random person that they kill. Oh, Galuf! Do you read? Over! It's the Whisper Grasp. It's Zeza, baby. Do you read? Over. We hear you. I'm in the power room. Over. Everything's all right on this end. Over. Eh? Well, that worked. Zeza, what is it? Nothing. You just worry about getting to the top. Over. Gotcha. Over, baby. Oh, that's cute. We don't know what to do there. And so one of the things I love that they did was apparently they just took random corpses and they got mentioned that there's a blue tattoo, so they just put blue permanent marker of a tattoo. He's like, yeah, I thought that was I appreciated the humor of that for the first 12 corpses, but now you guys keep sending them to me, and I don't like that. Like, how do you get that past parcel post? Or how does UPS deliver that? But that's going to go ahead and do it for this week. So when we get back, we're going to continue on in this barrier tower.